Yo, what it do? Welcome back to the new vid. It's been a while. That shit, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been picking up the camera for a while, even though I said that I'm gonna be hitting it up every day and be consistent with it. But a lot of things have been happening since last video. So yeah, if you can see me. Perfect. So a lot of things have been happening, being on the ground, out of filming, but other stuff. Been just focusing, man. Like, it's a lot of things going on nowadays. Trying to find a job. It's so hard. 2025. It's literally impossible, bro. Like, they expect so much from you, and even though getting a reply after you've been replying, it's nearly impossible. Like, it takes so long time for you to get a call back, and it's so much shit going on. So I've been having some jobs since my last video, where I explained that I was unemployed, and in which now I am unemployed, but I had a job where I was working. I was working day. My last working day at the place was 2 days ago. No, not 2 days ago. Last week, Friday, I was working there. Now they say, like, I got fired for some fucking bullshit. Reason I don't know, bro. I was on time. I do all my shit. They told me it was like, we can't afford to hire you because of the situations right now. We're not doing well in the company, so I just got fired. So it was fucked up. So that came into my mind, like, I don't know if having a job is the point of what I want to do. I might just open and find another business to start and try to scale there and manage it with trading in a way, and so that trading still keeps on floating. So right now, the job market right now is so hard. We're in the highest unemployed rate since 2008, 2009, something that happened with the economy. But some shit happened, I don't know. But we're the highest unemployed shit now, right now, 2025. It's some bullshit, but I know. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see. But either way, there's a new week coming ahead. Today's Monday, the 3rd of November. I was supposed to do this analyzing the weekend, but something happened with my shit. But now we're here. Right now, currently 6 at now. It's 6, almost 7 p.m. at 7 p.m. in the night. 7 p.m. So this is how we go. Last week I had a W. Ending of the month, we ended profit with $8,700 in profit. So 8.7k around there in October. I was in 2 months losing streak in September. No, August and September. 2 months losing streak. So July I started with backtesting, and now I'm currently backtesting my strategy to see if it's profitable and start making money at the beginning of next year. But yeah, I'm backtesting currently my strategy. 6 months is the goal, and to make 12 to 15% throughout. So to end the account between minimum 12%. So I might wanna look to average 2 to 3% per month in average is what I'm trying to look into. But yeah, bro, in a way, starting to get momentum, and some wins are starting to get in, and it's a good sign type shit. So now, we start out analyzing the DXY to see the strength of the dollar. So if we go in the monthly for this week's bias is, you could see monthly here, we're currently on a bullish trend. Using the fib, price is currently expensive. We're cheap. We're in a discount right now. And what we do see is price has reacted on this weekly key level with an engulfing, came down, retraced, made a doji and a engulfing again, and now has closed on a, let us do this, closed on a reversal pattern, morning star reversal pattern. So this is a bullish reversal pattern on the monthly. So that's a huge sign of price having strength to dollar is going to be stronger and rise. So if we go into the monthly, we do see the low and low being formed on the weekly. You can see we're on downtrend on the weekly, and using the fib, we do see that price has been cheap, struggling, taking this liquidity down here. Now we're broken above this weekly key level, so now we're looking to go up. So I do think price is going to be hesitating around here and wanting to take this liquidity, and might reach here before having a pullback to this key level again, maybe do some shit. But yeah, we do see the low and high, low and low, and then so now my bias was, I bet we took some liquidity here. Price made a retracement, reaches to this daily key level, and then had the push to the upside. Now I think we might do similar patterns above and in this area. So if I go to the daily, we go to the daily now. Yeah, how we see the daily here. It's we see here in the daily, we are currently bullish. We've been bearish here. We went bearish. We were bullish first, took this liquidity, went bearish, and then changed to bullish, took this liquidity, retraced, and then had some momentum drop, and then bias pushed price up. So I do see price I made in change of character, because I see price I see price reach this liquidity above and break above this key level, but before reaching there, I don't think it's just gonna expand up there. This key level, as we see, price has reacted here massively. First here, boom, went down. Secondly, boom, reaction, boom, engulfing reaction. So I think it's gonna react, push price down before heading up like this, and go this and do this, just as I've drawn here, as you can see. And using the fib, we'll see that price now is expensive, therefore sellers will push price down until price becomes cheap. Buyers will buy liquidity, then do some shit like this. So overall, we do see price getting stronger, and the dollar is getting stronger according to the technicals. Liquidity took, retrace, momentum drop, indecision, buyers stepped in, push. That's how we do. Make a structure, liquidity, and retracement. Same here pattern. Make a structure, retracement, make a structure, retracement, top, expansion, make a structure, now retracement, top, expansion. Take this liquidity. So my bias is USD is going to get stronger. So therefore, into the other currency pairs that have USD in it, we want to say that we want to bet on dollar is going to be stronger. So going into the Euro USD at first, going into now the Euro USD, at first we do see now the Euro USD. I did have a W win here, but we'll go into it soon. Last week, price on the monthly is we have a low and high, low and low. So monthly is on a downtrend, making its correction. Now we are expensive. Including that expensive, we do see major rejection, a reaction on bearish inside bar, and now with that we do have a reaction here, almost a reversal pattern, morning star pattern, evening star pattern, and engulfing the. So my sign is right, USD might get stronger than euro, therefore we want to sell in line with the XY. It's getting stronger, the dollar. So that was a good sign, and we've taken this liquidity that we're gonna see now in the weekly. This liquidity, double top here, resting liquidity. So if we look now to the right, price is on a bullish trend weekly, high, low, high. Price has struggled to break through. There's high supply on this weekly key level, therefore buyers has not been able to break above because there's more supply than demand. So this is basically, I trade support and resistance. So basically now this resistance has high supply, therefore the demand is not enough for it to break above, to close above the candle. It has closed, braked, took liquidity, went down, closed on beneath. So it could not. So the strength shows here that sellers are more in control. So the momentum also we see has been dropping off, and then now we're getting down. So including that, we have Fibonacci above. We are in premium zone. Premium is expensive and discount is cheap. Now we are expensive in premium. This is premium expensive. So here we do see here we did see the consolidation here, momentum drop because sellers are high and we are also expensive. That's another indication of bearish trend. So we go to the daily. Daily, we do see here is we do see here price being now bullish, going here bullish, and then changing direction to bearish with a low and low. Made a change of character here, low and low. Now this is the low and high, low and high, low and low, low and high. Now it's made a low and low. So I took this trade mainly because of I saw price was getting expensive, premium, reacted on this weekly key level with a inside bar and major rejection. That was my sign. Here it was 4 hour, 1 hour bullish. So now we're broken below this key level. I see price retest and expand. But further details into my position that I got a win on last week. I held this for 2 days, for 8 hours. I held it for 48 hours. So we can see here it's we went from bearish to bullish. So this was the previous low, it went high. We broke this low, I marked liquidity, this key level, price retested it. Very slow, so not aggressive, which showed that buyers are not having the freedom to just expand up. Something is stopping them, and that's selling. So that shows strong confluence that sellers are serious. So came up, took liquidity, boom, engulfing on the 4 hour here. So we took liquidity on the 4 hour. This was a last week trade, and then what do we else have here? 1 hour was, here was bullish, this was bearish, and then it went bullish up here on the 1 hour. So I waited for a 1 hour switch, trend of character, low and low. This was low and high, came up. I said I bet. So now price is currently expensive, cheap. So I want buyers to buy up, bought up. Then I had my entry here. Once price reached expensive zone, I wanted it to reach my premium zone, and now it retested to the premium zone key level daily. And then I entered on this engulfing, 1 hour engulfing here, inside bar. Basically engulfing it is. It's engulfing this candle. This candle is engulfing this candle. So this is bigger, So it's engulfing. So I put my entry here. Had my stop above here, mainly because of FOMC was incoming. It was FOMC, so I did not want to put my stop loss here somewhere here. This could have not taken me out. I put it above here, and also I saw double top. This is liquidity, so I was like, I bet it might come up here. Price could come up here, grab liquidity here before going down. Then I'll be stopped out. So I was like, let me put my stop loss a little bit higher. Then I put them a little bit higher, which was the reason, and then it came in. And it took. I noticed this. I noticed liquidity grab after my entry that this was Asia high. You can see here. The gray is Asia, the blue is London, the orange is New York. So we came up, we took the Asia high, and then directly after, like in a way, the FOMC came, and then release, pop, drop down. So my stop loss was absolute perfect. It was perfect placed, and entry was quite good also there. So take profit also. So I got a 122.2. So that's it. Very good. So now my account is laying basically on minus 1.4% in drawdown. So we basically almost in break even. I've been taking 34 trades in total, and I'm in break even. So I've gone on to drawdown. I've taken my account to 6%. Then I went to some losing streak. Then I went to under minus 8%. I was in the account. Then now only this trade took me up almost break even, risking 3% because it's a high season. I risk 3% in high season. Different season, periods. They basically different months, periods in the year. It's different approach because the market tends to move differently and behave differently because of the amount of money being involved in the markets, liquidity and volume, so therefore I correlate my risk with the markets, volume and shit. So this was a W, 48 hours. Got a win here. So yeah, and then now price has broken through this key level. Sellers are very high. So as I analyze this now, it's Monday today, so I do see price I want price to either retest this key level and then we'll sell here, or break here, retest here, this key level. Now it's a support, so want it to break, become resistance, retest, and then expand, sell here. Either it comes here, sell, I have an entry here, and then break, retest, I'll re-enter, scale in, one here to the downside. So we have 1 to 2 position if the setup shows quality. Only quality setups is my focus on these setups and trading overall. My plan, I only take best high probability, best trades, no low potential setups. So that's my USD bias for the week, is to sell, which is very, very good aligned with the dollar, DXY. Here I'm currently sitting in a position on this trade. If I went on the phone. Fuck is my phone, bro? Oh, here. So yeah, I'll show you. Minus 1.6% on the account. I'm red now. Currently 1.6 minus in the account. So I'm in a UD CAD setup, and let's see why I took this trade, or why I think this is a high probability setup, even though we're in drawdown, but still see high probability and trade to go down. So in the monthly, right now in the monthly, we're in a bearish trend. Low and low, low and high, low and low, low and low, low and high, low and low, low and high, low and low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high and high. So sorry, we're not in a bearish trend, we're in a bullish trend. So price has been cheap, struggling, took this liquidity, drove up. Alright, so you may ask, then why are you buying? Just because there's more into it on the weekly that I see. I'm selling. Why are you selling, not buying? I'm selling short term, but I'm an intra-swing trader, not a swing position trader or something. I'm an intra-swing trader. But now price is getting quite aggressive to the upside, but see here, we're on a bullish trend on the weekly. Price has went bullish, bearish. Now we're breaking this high. After taking this liquidity, it was low and low, low and high. We broke this low and high. Now we're bullish. Right, we're bullish. So using the fib from swing low to swing high, to see price is on premium, expensive, and including that, we did have two major signs that sellers are in this key level here. This is a daily key level resistance. So they reacted here massively, drove price down, came up here, drove price down twice. And the first time, it went high and high, price rose up, reacted. So now when sellers came up back, it took 2 weeks for them to come up. Here it was only 1 week. 2 weeks, which indicates momentum has dropped, buyers are fewer. And then here they engulfed. Here they did inside bar, here they engulfed. And then now here it took 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks for it to come up here. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 weeks. So here is 1 week, here is 2 weeks, here is 4 weeks. That indicates that buyers are getting fewer. There are fewer buyers than sellers, more supply than demand, less demand than supply. Therefore, this key level I predicted to have its reaction, so that sellers are going to be more and sell to the downside. And I think then gonna come here and then 50% retracement. Buyers or somewhere here gonna be interested to buy price up. That's my reason to sell price here. Alright, and also there, we took liquidity here, sharply went down, and yeah, so now let's look on a daily. On the daily time frame right now, price is very aggressive, but I've entered into high and high, high and low, high and high. So this is not the high, this is wrong, this is the low, high and low, because we broke this high, and this was the high and high, high and low. So price came in, made here a low and low. Now this is the low and high. Liquidity is resting above here. We've came up, took this liquidity, major reaction on this scale level, from the scale level, and then 2 days we have indecision candles. After that indicates major of a major lead, indicates a bearish sign of now momentum is dropping, and now and also we see price was cheap, now went up, it's expensive, having reactions from key levels. Do see now sellers coming into this expensive zone and sell price down to the cheaper zone where we have our TP. So that's my prediction. Shit, bro, the shit is fucking going up, but I bet. So for our, we have low and high. We made what, a low here. We made a low and low. This is the low and high on the 4 hour. So all this is just noise. We're still on the downtrend, 4 hour downtrend. So we retest this key level, took liquidity, major pin bar, and then made major sign to the downside, and then we've came up to this key level. I entered this trade, this first one, this last week Thursday. I entered this trade, as you can see here, Thursday. So last week Thursday I entered this trade. So because liquidity up here, and then we came up, and then I went down to the low time frame. Went up to the lower time frame to the 1 hour time frame. And my lower time frame here, 1 hour. I saw price, boom, went down, and we did get that bearish pin bar on the daily, and then price came up. So I used it as this, and I was like, right, I'm waiting for price to reach this level to the cheaper zone, so we came up, we reached this zone, and then we reacted with an engulfing. So I took my entry on this engulfing, put in my stop loss above this sweep, and then now I'm letting it go. So predicting it to go down. And then also now we see this weekly, not weekly, liquidity that been resting here, that I noticed during this week's weekly analysis, that liquidity has been formed here, and which is New York liquidity, and price might come and liquidate before going down. So I was like, alright, I marked this liquidity and then I waited for price to reach, and then price has reached it and then came up here, and then I was like, alright, why not maybe do another entry, and I did see potential of it to have a reaction and then be interested in scaling. So price came in, rose up, took the liquidity, and we can see here momentum did drop, consolidate, went sideways, one engulfing, boom boom boom, went up, second engulfing. That's a reaction from sellers from this key level, that liquidity, okay, sellers are here. This indicates that we have sellers. So price is not supposed to break this high, to reach this high, above this high, because sellers are here and liquidity has been taken. But now liquidity should not, there's no more resting liquidity in this whole area. No liquidity is there. So this whole area, we have no liquidity there, remaining liquidity. So therefore I don't see price coming up here again, because here we took liquidity, boom, this gave us liquidity, more now another liquidity, we take liquidity, boom. So I see no reason for price to come up again and take another kind of liquidity sweep and go down again. I don't see any reason of it to do. So therefore I was like, alright, why not scaling? Took the entry here, put my stop loss with a not too tight, so I had stop loss above this key level, and breathing room. And now I'm expecting it to have its momentum and push. But today is Monday, and Mondays, there's not enough of volume, and Monday the liquidity volume is gonna be, I think this is gonna be pushing tomorrow and Tuesday. It's gonna be going down, but now it's Monday, so market just has woken up. So it's gonna take time for it to go down, but Tuesday for sure, I think Tuesday, Wednesday is gonna be pushing down. Our sellers are gonna be coming here, then boom, like this. They're gonna be coming here, then it's gonna be pushing down, boom. I think in Tuesday, tomorrow. So today is Monday. So liquidity has been swept here, and now this liquidity, this high that we have here, is London high liquidity. So the gray one is Asia, the blue one is London, the orange one is New York. So here we have the blue one, is London high / London New York high. So I don't know, it could be a liquidity sheet also, because of here, but I don't see it as well. I mean, damn, that shit is fucking so cringe, bro. Like, in a way, 3 times liquidity here, and then again liquidity, then go down. I mean, damn, if price does that, I don't know what to say. We're taking liquidity once, and then we're taking liquidity twice, and then it comes 3 times and then expands. That's bad luck. It's no shit, bro. That's bad luck. Then I don't know, but yeah. So my prediction is for price to take liquidity, in which we've taken, and then engulfing, I take this entry, stop loss here, and then to break, retest, and continue. So this position, I've risked 3%. I put this stop loss down here, and then now this is currently on a 2% risk, and then I enter on a 1% risk here. So if this goes to take profit, we have a 3 times 6, 3 times 2 is 6, and 1 times 4 is 4. So 6 plus 4 is 10. We have 10%. win, plus another scaling on this point here. We had another scaling, so I hope to see price do it. But today is Monday is low volume. So at NZD USD, we do have starting out of from the monthly NZD USD. NZD USD is on a bearish. We've had high and high, low and low, low and high, low and low, low, high, low, high and high. This is the low, low and high. So on the monthly, we see price becoming expensive, sold down. Now we're going up. Then we've had some reactions up here on the monthly, and then our price have gone down weeks after, and now still bearish candles are forming. So weekly, we see on the weekly we're in a low and low. This was broke this high, they make low and low, low and high, low, low, low and high, low and low, low and high, low and low. Okay, and then you can see low and high, low and low, low and high, low and low, break high, low, high and high, then low and low, low and high, low and low. Price is on a downtrend weekly. So here price didn't retest, but here price did on the fib. Using the fib, we did see price retest on this key level, become expensive, sellers sold, boom. So now I'm expecting sellers to sell until this key level daily, and then we might have some reaction similar to this. So that's the reason now I want to sell. So going into the daily, you see we're on a downtrend, low, high, all the way up here. It was on the uptrend. Got a W, by the way. This was in June, but uptrend, low and low, low and high, low, high, low, high, you know, low and low, low and high, low and low. We're on the downtrend. Yes, and using the fib, it was cheap, buyers bought, now sell, sellers expensive, sellers sell on the ski level, boom. So I'm expecting it to just retrace in the internal time frame, and then we'll sell, see if we can get a sell to the downside. So I still see price becoming, you know, so therefore we do want to keep on selling, going with the trend. We always trade with the trend. So that was the daily. So we have monthly, weekly, daily time frame showing us bearish signs. So now in the 4 hour, I want to sell. We've been bullish for a while, and then now we broke below this low, made low and low, low and high, low and low. Now this low and high. So here before the break, now we've made a low and low. I expected price to, now it's cheap, so I expected it to become expensive, and then we will sell here. May take this liquidity above before selling, but it did not do so. So now we broke him below, and now it's like this. It's gonna be something like this. So I do think it's gonna be breaking now like this, and then retesting, take some liquidity, and then it's gonna come to this side here, boom. So we might get an entry here, and this could be tomorrow or Wednesday. So yeah, This is my sign of NZD/USD, and we want to sell price here. Break, now break, wait for break, retest, confirmation, momentum, liquidity, engulfings, we'll sell. So NZD/USD now, going to the monthly, price is now expanding. We do see right now here, we do see we're bullish. You see, we do have made a major retracement, taking this liquidity here, even this, and then now it's going down. So you can see here, price is very cheap. It's on the weekly key level and it's cheap. So engulfing, reacted, and now it's going up. That's a sign of sell, buy, and it's also USD. So USD and the DXY, as we previously analyzed, it seems like dollar is going to get stronger. So this is perfectly aligned to buy USD versus the CAD, against the CAD. So here we do also see it's a weekly. We're expensive, we're cheap. This is the low, this is the high. On the fib, we're still on a bullish trend, and now it's cheap. Sell buyers came in, bought the price up, boom. And from here we're broken now above this key level with a major reaction. Came up, there's liquidity resting here, that drove price, this engulfing here. So there's liquidity above this high. We took liquidity, we were here for a while, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, went down, and then internally we'll go down and see this, but major pin bar, which shows high demand in price. So therefore we're still looking to buy. So now my overall bias strongly will be that I want to buy only by looking at the monthly and weekly. But going into it more in details, we do see in the daily that we've been going here from down to uptrend. So now high, low, high. See this is the previous low, boom. See how strongly price respected this low. See, low and low, high and low, high and high. Went down, bro. Look at this candle. Just look at this candle. Like, look how strong the buyers are. Buyers, the demand is so high in this key level. We made also a reversal pattern, morning star pattern. Took not only this liquidity that's resting above here that drove price up, also this liquidity. That's the reason of why I made this like this. So this liquidity and this liquidity took down. This is then 3 days in a row it's going up, the reason. So for us to be looking to enter, I was like, alright, how can we enter in this trade? Let's look further detailed in 4 hour. 4 hour now we can see price low and high, low and low. We made a trading of character. Alright, this was a setup last week that I missed. Not last week, 2 weeks ago. This was supposed to take this trade, but I was at work. Before the work I got fired in that job, and I was at work, but I couldn't take the trade. I was distracted, something working. But what I've got here, 1 to 2 minimum, 1 to 2 in this trade. So I marked the liquidity and everything, but then I think my phone went off, my battery in my phone went off. But now, price is expanding, and having our low right here, having the high right here, it's now expensive, and also we're in a daily key level. So therefore price may now, sellers may enter, sell price, so price become cheap, and then here I'm gonna be interested to buy here and this. buy price up again once we see price showing us details that is going to go up. If not here, if there's not enough buyers say no, we don't want to buy here, we want to buy cheaper, and this daily key level, which I see if you do reach this daily key level, it's gonna majorly have a big sign to keep going up. Why? Because not only we are on a discount, also he could majorly take this liquidity and then make a big reversal. Okay, take this liquidity here, take this liquidity like this one, take here, come down, take this liquidity and then expand up. There's a major liquidity resting down here, so that's it. So if it do come down here, I expect liquidity here, then if it goes down, gonna up, and then also gonna retest this daily EMA, 4 hour EMA, so it's perfect. So my bias on this one, a USD CAD, is to buy USD. USD is gonna get stronger. Here we wanna buy USD. As the DXY says, stronger. This is gonna be stronger than. On NZD/USD, you wanna sell USD, wanna sell USD is gonna get stronger, you wanna sell USD. And Euro/USD, you wanna sell Euro/USD. So here, boom, you wanna sell. Very good correlation. Now, last but not least, we're at AUD/USD. AUD/USD right now, we're on a kind of trend, some shit. So now, if we go to the monthly, we will see that we are on a what? We've been bullish, we went low, high, low, high, low. We're bearish currently on the monthly. Taking this down all the way, we do see even having here, price has been cheap, going up, now it's expensive. We reacted here with a engulfing on this daily key level, went up, took liquidity, and then I'm expecting it to react and keep going down. We can see here also, remove the drawings, we see we've had a inside bar. That's a high push, high momentum from bearish. So that's a sign of we want to sell. So on the weekly time frame, if we look at it right now here, we do see low, high, low, then high, low, high, low, high, right? So if we see here, price has broken this low. Now it's a low and low. This is our low and high. So we are also here in a bearish trend weekly. So the fib says that price right now is expensive. Therefore, sellers might be interested to sell. That we've seen here on the monthly that we had that massive inside bar. Here we do have a massive rejection from this weekly key level and daily key level. They reacted majorly. So this is a major sign for us to sell price. And also there was liquidity resting above this high. That price came up and took, this was liquidity at retest, flip. All this liquidity has taken up. So, and then it reacted with this candle. Went, retest this key level, and this key level showed high supply, boom. So it retest again, reaction, which is high supply from these key levels. Both of these is a weekly key level and daily key level. So that's a major sign for us to sell in a way type shit. So now we go to the daily. If we now go into the daily time frame, now you can see here in the daily time frame daily time frame, we see being uptrend, broken this high, this is the low, low and low, low and high. So now we're in a downtrend. We broke this low, low and low. Now this is a low and high, this is a low low, bullish, bearish. We're on a downtrend, and with that, using the fib, price has retraced, came into the premium zone. It's now expensive. Sellers have reacted here, now push price down. That is also a sign. So now we have monthly, weekly, daily in sync. 3 major time frames in sync. That's very high probability. And we're taking some liquidity and all that. Even here, this liquidity has been taken here. Here also liquidity. Here also we have liquidity. This high, push price, this liquidity sweep, go down. So this is a high probability setup. Always we aim for high probability setup. Always quality before quantity. Always. So in this way now we have the 4 hour. I had a W on this one. When was this was this last week? No, not last week, the week before, 2 weeks ago. I had this AW, took liquidity, I took this trade and 1 W. I got this trade was AUD, it's AUD USD, let me see. Got a 5.7% win on this trade. I don't know if you can see here, but it was AUD USD. Got a W1 to 2 on this trade like 2 weeks ago or so, but we've retested here and then changed character. So from here now we use the fib, we see price is cheap. I found a key level support that's been respected here for a while, and then expecting it to either retest here, give us signs, I will sell. If not, it may then just break below, retest here, and we sell. That's it, my sign. So that's the signs for the week, my top 5. I do have also remaining more pairs, like here you see we have 5 here. All this is I trade 10 pairs, but what I do is during my weekly analysis I analyze all pairs, then I take the top 5, the best top 5, like this. These, for example, this week these are the highest probability setup that I see, and then the rest I put them down and I rank them, like okay, after top 5 this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This the best, second best, third best, fourth best, 5th best, and then 6, 7, 8, 9. So for example, if I want to buy, I see NZD USD, I want to buy NZD USD, but it goes to a sell, it goes bearish instead for bullish. My analyze was bullish, it went bearish. Then I'll replace this with GBP USD, and then I'll trade GBP USD, and then I'll do this. I'll do this. Boom, boom, top 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, and if this again, if it goes, I want to buy this, it goes bearish, then I'll replace this with another one of the remaining pairs that are down there. So this gives me the opportunity of always having kind of setups every week, and I'll be able to see see opportunities and make money from the markets consistently throughout week by week and make profits. So, which is important for as a full-time trader, So yeah, that's shit. This is the week. This is the bias, the prediction for the week, and hoping to get W's for the week. So without further ado, hope you're all well. Keep on growing. Keep on making money. Focusing on becoming better every day. That's the focus. Whoever's watching this, keep on grinding. And we gotta expand. We gotta become better every day. 1% better. Work. Learn. There's so much to learn. And cut off all distractions. My advice: cut off all distractions. This world is just to keep you broke, just to keep you distracted from yourself. They don't want you to become good, don't want you to succeed. They just want you to become an average person, work for somebody else until you die. We're not meant for that. We who are here, watch this, we are not meant to work a corporate job our whole life. We're meant to be rich, be free, drive Lambos. You're gonna see us with Lambos soon, bro. We're all gonna be with Lambos. Not just me, but we all that are watching, that are doing shit, grinding. We're gonna be high valued, So focus on yourself now. We're in 2025. Everything is just so many ways to make money online. So yeah, struggle is hard right now for me, but I still keep my head up. I don't complain. Every successful person has, in order for you to become successful, you gotta have experience of being broke before being rich, for the most case, and yeah, for me, I see myself in some years to expand and take this channel to a whole nother level, grow it, and mostly give value, because I do enjoy making videos and especially talking about trading. And I see me in the more future do some lifestyle vlogs, and once I've reached the point I do want to reach. But now the focus is on showing the rise up to the point where I will be having everything I want. I'm rich, successful, but having videos that showed me how I was from the beginning. And the main reason is for that is to inspire those in the future that do look up to me. They see, they want to know, how did he make it, how did he do it, how was he thinking and planning his days, his weeks. They can go down to my last videos or see these videos where I was speaking. I was broke, living under my mom, still with my mom at 23, having no job, unemployed, looking for a job, unprofitable with trading, 3 years, no trading, still making it, trying to make it. So I gotta be patient. People nowadays, they don't have patience. Mastering a skill set is hard. Even though you go in school, you're 3 years in, for example, let's say, and you're getting a lawyer's degree or a doctor's degree. You're gonna be in school there for 7 years, 7 years, bro. Minimum 6 years in school. Lawyer and doctor degree. People can have the patience to study for 6 to 7 years, but they do not have the patience to learn a skill set and fail for 3 years and then succeed for the 4th year. They give up until the 2nd year, 1st year, 6 months even. They give up. They say it's a scam. I can't make money. This can't be real. It's this, that. But they can go to the school and study for 6, 7 years, 8 years to become a lawyer, but not put 3 to 4 years on a skill set and gonna make you mostly a millionaire and change your whole life, your family's life. So that's something I see it's being so fucking crazy, man. But it's hilarious, but I don't know. At least we all that are watching here, we all know that the only thing for us is to level up every day, every time, by time. So yeah, but I ain't gonna have this shit too long. But gonna be filming and making more videos, hopefully for this week and throughout this week and for future, and document the wings loss and everything. So without further ado, it's your boy Raz. See you on the next vid. Peace.